Hello everyone, this is Jennifer from Sun Dragon Paper and Lace. How are you today? Today I would like to do a craft with me type of a series for leftovers. What do you do with your leftovers after you are done with a project? Typically what I would do is I just sort everything back out and put it back in its place, but this is a lot, and I think while I have all these items out already, why not do other things, make other stuff, make ephemera. I don't know why I haven't thought of this before, but I've got all my leftovers from my project and had added everything, taken things away. Why not make something out of the leftovers? So with that being said, let's get started. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. The weather has been just beautiful here, and it's been hard to know how to dress. It's like around the 30s in the morning, and then by afternoon it's in the 70s. So it's just been really odd weather, but I love it. I love this type of weather, and it reminds me of fall. However, we're not in fall. It's actually the very first day of spring. So what I think I want to do is maybe use up some of these papers that I've torn up and add them to these pieces. This is a master board that I have collage and then cut up, and I used some of them in my last project, but I have not finished. I mean, I didn't use all of them, and I think this would be really pretty on one of them, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to cover some of these. What if I do this? And just tear it. I hate to rip that flower, but it's just a little too big for these masterboard pieces. In fact, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just take these pieces here and move my paper around. And that way I can have some kind of organization in my brain. Sometimes I can't. It's just hard for me to focus. Very hard for me to focus on one item when I've got everything scattered all over the place. So I think what I'm gonna do is, this looks like that's that way. Should I this? Maybe like this. I think I'd like to make this into a tag, and just collage it this way, kind of like that. And that way, at least this piece will be showing, and it will look a little bit more more cohesive. Can't really be too aggressive with pressing this down because of I don't want to take off any of the embossing, which I used spackle. No, I didn't use spackle. I used chalk paint. That's what I used. I used chalk paint to do that. And the chalk paint that I used was very old, and it got really thick, and I didn't know what to do with it. I was about ready to throw it away, but I saw that it was still pliable, and it might not have been good to paint things with, but it certainly was good to run through a stencil. So I was happy that I was able to just salvage something. I think I want to put something up here. Maybe, oops, let me see. Should I use a textile? Pattern paper, maybe? Oh, how about book page? Or how about vintage? No. No. Let me come back to this. Let's come back to that. Let's go on to another one, and let's see what we can do. I love pattern paper, because you can see right through it when you glue it down. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do is that, let's just, I've been binge watching Rachel from Roxy Creations, and I love her What's in My Box series. I love watching her make ephemera, and she just makes it look so easy. I'm sorry, not ephemera, it's ephemera. Like I've said in my previous videos, I probably will never get it right. But never is really such a harsh word. Too definitive, right? You don't want to. Someday I will get it right. Someday. Just not now. Okay. That looks good like that. Okay. And then I'll show you what I'll do with the ends that are sticking up. We had my granddaughter over this weekend. She's 6, and she's just the cutest thing ever. She's so funny. But I don't think she was feeling very well, because she actually took a nap, which really shocked my husband and I. And not only did she take a nap, she took a 4-hour nap. And that was really surprising. Should I fold it over, or should I shave it off? I think maybe I can fold it over. Let's Yeah. This is a little crooked right there. Should have, oh well, that's okay. That is okay. I'm okay. Okay. Words, crooked words really are, you know, that's one thing that I have a pet peeve about, is that I like to have them straight. But in this case, it really doesn't matter because I will be covering it. Just want to make sure that the edge is okay. So this would make a neat journaling card. And I can back it with something, but I'm not going to do that. Not just yet. So what I want to do maybe is probably make a pocket. And let's do a pocket. I want to leave that 4 on there. How about dairy products sold? Ooh. How about that? Let's leave the 4 showing. Let me make sure. Another thing that I was thinking with all the papers that I have left over from this project, maybe make some envelopes or just some pockets too. Because these are always, I can always come back to these, but you know, this paper, trying to sort it back all out, and yeah, I like that. Trying to sort it all out and put it back in its place is time consuming, but if I can use up as much paper and make things out of them while they're out and spread all over the place, I think that would be good. Let's put a little more there. Thing with art glitter glue, it holds really well, but it doesn't have much give to it when you stick something down. You don't have much time to move it around or adjust. It just, once you stick, it's stuck. This is a great way to smooth out your edge. Okay. Cool. Let's see. How well is this pocket? Is it too thin? No. Let's try cornering just there. Okay. And oh, there it is. I like distressing ink. A lot of people like using the darker brown color, but I like going for a more softer vintage look. There's a lot of people that love the grungy look, and I love that look too, but you know, I go through these phases, and I don't know if anybody else does this, but I go through phases. I'll like, you know, shabby chic. Vintage is what I'm liking now, but I started out with a very grungy look. Yeah, that's okay. That's cute. I think I need to put something here, maybe a label. This would be a cute tuck. Like, you know, tuck something in here, small thing. Tuck something like right there. That's kind of cute. And then put something, you know, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But because this is so thick, I think I'm gonna use my Fabri-Tac. Let's just let that sit for a little bit. And just want to put pressure. Okay. And I said I wanted to put something up here, right? What am I going to put up there? I have so many things. Let's see. How about a number? Let's get some numbers. Well, I've already got the 4 right there, though. Or maybe a textile. I kind of cleaned out my basket here, and I'm gonna put just a bunch, just a random bundle in my shop. And it's, you know, I'm just gonna, I like how that red kind of, that was by accident. I did not realize that was that way. Like that. And then maybe put a button. Okay, we'll do that. Fabri-Tac for that. Let's do it right here. There we go. Right here. And then how about a grungy button? Let's see if I can find my grungy buttons here. I did a bunch of metal things that I rusted. Some of them got a little too rusty. Look at that. But I love how some of these items had the green patina, got the green patina. And it's just funny how different things, it was all the same solution. I put all these things in, and depending on what the metal was how it turned out, how it looked. I love how these look. But these came out a little bit like, these keys kind of came out a little funky looking. But it's okay. I might be able to put some gold, some of this stuff, gold paint type of thing over it, or gilding or whatever. But anyway, what was I looking for? Buttons. What did I do with my buttons, my rusty buttons? I just put them away too. I put them in, no? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys. I put them in here, no? These, see, and then I put, this was in the same solution too. I love how they turned out. I love the green patina on them. I was so surprised how it turned out that way. I really like how that looks. Darn it. No. Oh, here they are. See how these buttons turned out? That size or this size? That's too big. And I've got these little tiny sizes. I kind of like this with the green. Okay. If anyone's ever interested in any of these rusted items, let me know. I do have my pins up for sale on Etsy. But really, you know, it's very, very easy to make. You just take vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, and salt. Oh goodness, it's sticking to my fingers because my fingers are sticky. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, and it takes maybe, you know, the solution, just when you put the metal in, whatever metal item you have in there, you put that in and it immediately starts, you know, fizzing and starts turning like kind of a rusty red color. And depending on what type of metal you have in there, there's stainless steel type of metal, or, you know, some of the cheap plastics too that look like metal. That's what these buttons are. These aren't even, this button isn't metal. This button is metal looking, metal like. And I found them on Amazon or something like that. And I just thought I'd give it, I knew they weren't true metal, but I thought I'd just give it a shot and put it in the solution. And they turned out like this. And I like the look. It's pretty grungy, isn't it? So let's put something in here to kind of make it, and I don't want, doesn't need to be a tag or anything, maybe a piece of wallpaper. That look, how's that? Excuse me. I did not like that. There's my dog. He loves to bark. He loves to let everybody know that he's watching the neighborhood. Uh-oh. Aww. Look at that. That was too thick. Darn. Let's see. Let's see if we can repair this. That is a total bummer. And then I'm going to make sure that the real estate inside is still good. There. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to cover that, right? With what? Washi tape? Or vintage something, this German tape measure. I think that'll look good there. See, that's the beauty of junk journaling. Everything is repairable. It doesn't have to be perfect, but look it. I just love that. Okay, now what to put on the inside. First, I'm gonna do this. It kind of offsets the red and the ledger, just like that. And then I'm gonna put something not so thick like this. It has to be something thinner than that. Maybe some music. Oops. Oh, I said book page, didn't I? bit bigger than that book page there. And I can find it. Come on. Or, okay, so there's this ledger piece. That would be so beautiful in here. Sorry, this paper is just not, I'm gonna have to figure something else for my desk. This paper is, comes from a ledger that's 1870, the 1870s. $1875. So it's like, God, it's so beautiful. Let's see here. And I don't know, what they wrote with. I have a feeling that's not going to fit. It does. There. All right. Should I cover this back? Should I peel this off? This board here, this piece, came from a vintage tailor's catalog of men's suits, and they were quite large. I don't know if I have. Here they are. It's a quite large cardboard like this, and it was a big book, and it had it at one time must have had swatches, but I bought the book and it was just plain, just this, all of it, you know, throughout. It didn't have any of the samples or anything, which is sad. That would have been really cool, but I thought I really liked the cardboard. I loved the age of it, and I didn't know exactly what to do with it, so I've just been using them to collage and make master boards out of. There's lots of journaling back there that you can do journal on, and so that's what I've been using them for different cards and stuff. Okay, so there's that. I don't know, should I put something here? I think that's enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, how are we on time? Okay, you know, I couldn't see the time because I keep getting these alerts that go over my time. So I think what I'm gonna do is just stop right here and do a series of this, going through and making something of these papers. These were all leftovers from my projects. At least two projects of mine that I had. One of them was a journal that I just finished, and then another was just making random tags and such. So in the meantime, I will think about what else we can do with all these papers, and post another video. So thank you so much. New subscribers that have been with me. And until the next time, talk to you later. Bye-bye.